Hey guys, what up? It's theidestiny. Welcome back. This is the LA lifestyle on a budget, skincare, thriftwear, music, all that jazz. So today I'm reviewing the Red Line from Medicube. For those of you guys that don't know, there's a company called APR Corp, and pretty much they're kind of like the umbrella company that has this line as well as the April Skin line. So for those of you that are interested in those kind of products, I've done a review on the Carrot line from there, so I'm gonna go ahead and link it up here, and I'll be doing a review on the actual Calendula April Skin line as well. This line specifically is like a dermo cosmetic line, so it's kind of a step above like the April line and stuff like that. Like, it's supposed to be a little bit more potent, it's a little bit more expensive, so I'm gonna just go ahead and jump in, give you guys some specs, and then give you guys my rundown of each of these products that I've been trying out for, I want to say, like the past couple of months or so. This line specifically is like really tailored towards those with acne. It has like Cica in it, it has salicylic acid in it, and a lot of those more potent ingredients that you guys are used to kind of seeing in acne products. This is a 5-piece set over here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, actually, well, technically 6, but it's like 5 actual products, and then one of them is like a facial brush. So this whole set is, let me see, it ranges from $120 to $172, so definitely more on the expensive side for this whole line. I mean, it does last you a few months, but still, I feel like that's a really, really high price point for something that's not technically considered luxury, that's not in like a Sephora, or that's not at like a Macy's or a Nordstrom or wherever else they sell really high-end kind of skincare products. Now, does it actually work? So let's go ahead and talk about the products. So the Red Foam Cleanser, it's more of like a creamy, like lightly foaming cleanser. So I have been liking those more lately. I don't like those crazy foaming cleansers. So it is definitely more on the creamy side. It reminds me a lot of the cleanser, the Cica line from Cosmetic Prescription. So if you guys want to see that review, I'm gonna link that up here if you guys check out as well. But this definitely gives me like Cica line vibes, which is really interesting because this has, you know, Cica in it, and both of those are kind of more acne based lines. So definitely more of a very like rich, creamy formula. I liked it. I felt like, you know, the first couple like weeks or so using it, it was cool, but I just felt like it didn't really get into my pores the way that I really wanted it to. So I noticed it didn't really work on my blackheads, but as far as kind of balancing out my skin and the few little pimples that I had here and there, I noticed it worked really well on that. But as far as blackheads, it didn't really work. Okay, so now jumping to this toner. I actually liked this toner. It wasn't super drying, which I liked. I've noticed with a lot of acne lines, the toners are super drying, and it's just like not the business. And this toner has a very interesting formula. It's definitely more like gel. See if I can even get any out. There's barely any in here. It kind of has the consistency of like an aloe vera gel, and then as you rub it into your skin, it just kind of absorbs. It's not greasy at all. It's very almost like balmy, which is, you know, super interesting, but something I've noticed with a lot of Korean skincare products. So I actually liked this. The serum I actually liked as well. This is like literally bone dry. I feel like I used this more than anything else in the line. Definitely like a typical consistency of a serum. It wasn't super drying. It's not super oily, which is great for those of you that have acne. And I just want to make this point. When they sent me the line initially, I was like, I mean, is there something else that you want to send me? Because I don't really have like super crazy acne prone like skin. My skin's more on the normal side with like bits of oiliness with like a few breakouts here and there. And one of the representatives told me, he's like, I don't have acne at all, and I use it and it balances my skin great. So I noticed me using the line, my skin didn't dry out, which is good, but it just kind of kept my skin more in like a balanced state. Now, this red cream was very interesting because it is a very thick, rich cream, which is not typical of like an acne line. So you definitely get that super strong kind of like Cica, like herbal acne cream kind of smell in there. I really like that they kind of gave you more of a rich cream for those that have acne, because contrary to belief, still to this day, a lot of people that have acne, their skin is just really dry actually, and is not absorbing the moisture that it needs, so it just kind of keeps reproducing like sebum and breaking out. So I like that this cream was more rich, but it doesn't feel super greasy on the skin. I feel like it absorbs pretty well, but it is a thick cream. And I like the fact that it comes with like this little scooper brush. These are really cute. My only pet peeve is that like there's too easy to lose. Like in my cabinet, I kept having to make sure I put it on top, or else it would just kind of disappear. So if they could create something where these could attach, that would be great. I noticed a lot of high-end brands do this as well, like Laneige, whose products I reviewed on here as well. So they also created this brush to use with the face wash. I'm not a huge fan of facial brushes. I'd rather just like honestly use my hands, just because you have to constantly clean these and make sure that they're sanitary enough for you to use every day so that they don't break out your skin. So I didn't really like the bristles on this side, even though they are super soft. They're just very, very long, and once it gets super sudsy, you could just kind of end up with soap everywhere, like including in your eye. This side, it's more of like a silicone side. It's more of like a gentle exfoliator. I actually like this side more than this one because I felt like you could really kind of get in the nooks and crannies, like up your nose area, you know, lip, chin area. I felt like it worked very, very well, and it was super easy to sanitize and clean, obviously because it's silicone. Overall, do I feel like this line is worth the price point? I feel like this collection would be fair, maybe around $70-ish, $75, not $120 to $170. I just feel like that price point is a little too expensive. Ooh, also, now the Medicube Red Body Wash. So this is supposed to be for those of you that have acne, that struggle with acne, you know, maybe on your arms, your shoulders. I know for me, obviously, with me having more natural hair, I'm constantly putting oils in it, which means on my shoulders and back during summertime, a lot of times I do struggle with a little bit of acne. I felt like I wanted this to be a lot more potent, and I feel like they should have paired this with maybe a body lotion to kind of help with those benefits a little bit more. I noticed it helped a little bit, but not that much better than like my regular body wash that I use. So I was a little disappointed just because the price point on this is a little bit on the more expensive side, and it's just like, for something of this quality, like I expected to see results, like for this being like a higher end line. I mean, the packaging on all of this is absolutely beautiful. It does have weight to it, like the serum container feels like it's possibly like metal. The cream container is very, very sturdy. Like everything was packaged and made like flawlessly. I feel like it's just, I feel like the products didn't really give me like, ooh, I'm gonna pay $180, $170 for this collection. I just really wasn't feeling that. So, but yeah, that's my review of the Medicube Red Line. If you're interested in checking it out, maybe try it, but I would just say it's a little bit too expensive. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you want to see more. I'll be posting more as usual. Make sure to do well and be well, and I'll see you later. Bye.